Twitch Prime members get awesome in-game loot, exclusives and surprises for their favourite games. Check out the link in the description for more information. Doomfist is finally here and he is amazingly fun, but he's also a hero who's going to be very tough to master, so I'm here to help you get to grips with Overwatch's latest edition. Doomfist's primary fire launches a short-ranged burst from his knuckles. It only holds 4 shots at any one time and cannot be reloaded. Instead, the ammo will regenerate over time. It's ineffective at medium to long range, but is very good at close range. It combos really well with any of his other skills, as you land one of the various punches and then you can get in a shot or two before following up with another punch skill. So let's take a look at those 3 punch skills. The first is Seismic Slam. This strikes the ground in front of you and pulls anyone caught in the impact towards you. It can be used from standing on the ground and will cover a short distance before striking down. But more interestingly, it can be used while airborne. If you're in the air, you'll see a blue marker showing where the target area for Seismic Slam would be. Used like this, it can cover long distances and make an effective opener to a fight. Another note about this skill is that you can change the direction you're facing mid-jump to make sure you catch the enemy in the blast. The next skill is Rising Uppercut. This throws Doomfist up into the air along with any enemies in front of him, and you can combo it with Seismic Slam in multiple ways. Use the slam first to pull the enemy close and then land an uppercut, or use the uppercut to get up in the air and then direct the slam. It can also be used to reach high ground and get into good flanking positions. These 2 skills in combination with the hand cannon can take out 200 HP enemies with ease, and anyone with low mobility is an easy target for the combination. His next ability is probably the most recognisable. Rocket Punch causes Doomfist to lunge forward, knocking an enemy back, and it will deal additional damage if they hit a wall. This skill must be charged up before use, and during this time Doomfist will move slowly. The more the skill is charged, the further Doomfist will travel, and the more damage it will deal. With no charge he will move about 10 meters, and fully charged it's about 30. This is a powerful skill, and knocking enemies into walls can one-shot low health heroes, but even if they don't die in a single hit, following up with a shot or 2 from his hand cannon can make short work of many of the heroes, and throwing in a slam and uppercut combination can be effective against tanks. You will also pass through barriers with this skill, meaning it can be used on Reinhardt to great effect. These 3 types of punch can be mixed together in multiple ways to keep the enemy on the back foot. Throw in some hand cannon shots to maximise the damage. Rocket Punch has a surprisingly short cooldown, so don't be afraid to land a quick strike when in close ranged fights, especially if you can knock them into a wall. Now before we move on to his ultimate, let's talk about his passive ability. The best defense grants Doomfist a shield whenever he deals damage with any of his abilities other than the hand cannon. This makes him tougher during a fight, as it's essentially providing him with constant healing, so long as he's dealing damage. But this goes beyond normal healing, as it can actually boost his health to a maximum of 400. The shield will decay over time, but this makes landing your punch combos very important, as misses will also cost you potential health. Onto his ultimate, Meteor Strike. When activated, Doomfist will leap into the sky and then crash down on the ground, dealing significant damage. Just before you hit the ground, it will be televised to the enemy to allow them to move out of the radius, but the skill strikes pretty fast, so you have a good chance of taking out a key target with it. Using it to try and take out a hiding Mercy or isolated Ana is very effective. Like your other abilities, it will charge your shield, but one of the most interesting uses for Meteor Strike is actually to escape a bad situation. While not the ultimate get out of jail free card, you can use it to completely remove yourself from the battle for a few seconds, and shift the enemy's focus away from you before returning with a bang. Now for some quick tips. Try to think of fighting with Doomfist as being similar to boxing. You want to close the gap quickly and safely, and then keep your enemy on the back foot with powerful strike combinations, but get out before you get hit too hard. Doomfist is a really strong 1v1 hero, as he's able to disrupt his target's movements while also dealing damage. Keep this in mind when you're eyeing up potential fights. Doomfist's charge is similar to Roadhog's hook, in that it can be used to get a quick pick at the start of a fight. If you can take someone out in a single strike, your team will have a much better chance. You're very weak to snipers, as you have no means of protecting yourself, and reaching them can often be impossible. Keep in mind at all times that you are not a tank. You might feel like a bruiser up on the front lines, but focus fire from just a couple of enemies will make short work of you. Primarily you're a flanker, so look for opportune moments to strike, rather than just diving right in. Lastly, while all of his abilities can be used to enter combat, or be used during a fight, their mobility can actually provide an effective means of escape. Are you enjoying Overwatch's latest hero, and do you have any tips to share? Let me know in the comments below. As always, this is James for Curse saying thanks for watching, and enjoy the game. Twitch Prime members get awesome in-game loot, exclusives and surprises for their favourite games. Check out the link in the description for more information.